Hey guys, Nick Kringas here with another video for you, and today we're going to be looking into guest posting in 2022. Does it still work? Should I do guest posting to increase my rankings on my website, on your law firm's website? The reality is guest posting is not working like it used to. The SIA, which is the Search Intelligence Agency, did a test where they do they put one variable at a time and test things against on the SERPs to see how Google will react. And in fact, they did a few guest posts to their target pages, and it actually hurt their rankings. Not all guest posts are considered equal. Some are better than others, but here are a few things to look out for. So if you're getting emails with lists of sites that you can guest post on, those should automatically go in a blacklist of sites not to post on. If they're advertising, if they're actively advertising for guest posts on these sites, that means that these sites are so overused that Google can obviously see that they're being used for SEO purposes, and they're now either just totally ignoring them, so you're going to waste your money on them, or they're even worse, hurting your rankings. So if everyone is doing it, beware. It's just like anything else in SEO. From the test that we have done and from other SEOs, this is the way that it's going right now. Guest posting seems to be like the next easy in articles. Like if everyone's doing it, eventually Google will crack down and it won't be as effective anymore, and eventually it will even hurt you. So this person right here, this is another email with a list of sites, another email with a list of sites. So those numbers, those metrics there that you see, like traffic and domain authority, that's great, and they used to work really well for SEO and for rankings. If a site had good metrics, that's all we really looked for. But now that it's been overused, that's just not the case anymore. The second thing is, if these sites have a bunch of different niches on them, a bunch of different categories that they're writing about, avoid those altogether too. Those are obviously just there for the link for SEO purposes. So if it's covering a lot of different categories, not good at all. So I would stay away from that one too. Only publish on the best sites. You typically get what you pay for, and they should be very niche specific sites for the best rankings improvements that you can get. And never rely on one type of link for your rankings, because if all you were doing was guest posting, and then all of a sudden Google cracks down and it's not as effective anymore, which happens all the time, if you're relying on just that, it will hurt your rankings once they pull that from your link profile. But if you had a lot of different types of links, some people call it cloud cover, a lot of different types of links is better. So diversify your anchor text, your types of links, and don't just use one type of link, even if it is guest posting, and even if it is working right now, because one day it might not work. One final check to do on some of these sites to make sure that they're okay is you want to run a Google search for, right here it says site : thetinytech.com/ in quotes right for us. So search for the site that you're thinking about getting a guest post on, and search for things like right for us in quotes, or guest post, or contribute, and see if they have a right for us page, because this is a clear red flag for Google that this site is soliciting and accepting guest posts for guest authors to write for them. So this one I would immediately abandon and not get a link from. That's just a few comments on link building and on guest posting. It's not as effective as it used to be. You really get what you pay for. And the three recommendations I have are, if everyone is doing it, just beware, be cautious, never rely on one type of link, and only publish on the best sites, and you typically get what you pay for. So this has been Nick Kringas with ApricotLaw. I hope to speak to you soon.